Hello, welcome. We're jumping right in and setting up. Okay, so I do still have all this still left on the trade depot that does need to get brought down inside. Oh, good. That'll get harvested very nicely then shortly, which means I did set this up right. Hmm. And now I have a random colony of honeybees that swarmed off, probably, and now needs to be caught and placed in a hive. Unfortunately, I do not think I have any more hives. They're under tools, aren't they? Yes, should be tools. Nest boxes. Got a fair amount of nest boxes. Jugs. Pots. Nice, I've got some empty pots. Very useful. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 7, and 5. So that's 12. Any more? Nope, I do not think so. Yep, that does not look like I have any more. So I have 6 and 2 and cage traps all around here. But I do need to build the the hives if I have extras. It said I had 3. I don't actually want to build there. I want to build here. That goat is coming in. Lots of ducklings. Masterpiece pearwood splint. Ooh, 10 curs. Let's go down to the temple layer and start placing them. Let's see, I need furniture, instrument, keep building. Okay, so figurines, fish, flasks, floodgates, footwear, handwear, hatch covers, musical instruments. Okay, so I have 46, 86, and 4 of them have been placed. So why can't I place? It says it's not found. Oh, that's right. That is the hospital. Build, furniture, instrument, place. So what happened to all the instruments? Struck Cassandrite. Very nice. The extra billy goat has been slaughtered. White jade, weather is cleared. Beds, stores, jugs, mugs, pots, tables, thrones, picks, caps, high boots, mail, shirts, bucklers. Bins, buckets, cabinets, more food. In the still, we need to brew drink from fruit and brew drink from plant. $20. Right now, we don't need to make 20. We do need to make 50. So we need the 15. So the 10 and 10 should do it. And that should hopefully fix the drink issue. Hopefully. Make catapult parts. Make ballista parts. Let's do 4 of each. 2, 3, 4 ballista parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 catapult parts. Picture. Okay, that's sparring. Everybody gets mad that the weather gets wet. And there was a lizard there. There's no lizard there anymore, but there was a lizard there. Let's fill this out a little bit more. Picture jasper. Okay, so there's the pink tourmaline. There's the picture jaspers. Okay. And we do not have any unused plant thread at the moment. That's okay. There's hemp and longland grass for the gathering at the moment. Although I am almost certain there will be more of it. Well, not here apparently. Ooh, bumblebee colony. 2 of them. Termites. More termites. Ants. Good to see a healthy microecosystem. What is... They are flashing and I'm not entirely sure what it is. Are they arrows? Because if they're arrows, I'd try to collect them if I could. But I am not sure. Anyway, I'm going to stockpile, create. That's probably big enough. Accept, custom, is it furniture? Type, other large tools, traction wheelbarrows. Is it under finished goods? It's under finished goods. Musical instruments. And that should filter all the musical instruments into being right here. Oh, we have a new baby girl. Nice. Adventure teen. Cut gems. How many doors do I have? 1. And no beds. That's okay. I have places where there are beds placed, but no doors, and I can take and I can seal one of those. Oh, there's 2 doors now. Very nice. And bedroomize them. Just like that. This is a big, weirdly shaped room. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it. Okay. I do not think I need any more buckets. Let's go into the orders and turn off the make more wooden buckets. Big wooden shop. Good. Yes, and it's only making buckets once a year. Which means hopefully I only have like 40 extra buckets running around. How many buckets do I have now that I think about it? Bracelets, branches, buckets. 98 empty buckets and 82 full buckets. I do not need 98 empty buckets. Why do I have 98 buckets? I have over 100 buckets. That's enough buckets for every person to carry a bucket, including the ones that aren't walking yet, because they are babies. In fact, I'm actually going to just straight up cancel it. There, we do not need any more buckets. Not for a very long while. And we have a stray baby alpaca skeleton that somebody needs to pick up and go corpse dump. Yes, right there. Need access to item. Where? Okay. Are they just all in here and therefore can't be moved? Why does it look like that's the case? Well, we have a new miner at least. Even if I do need to figure out how to put these guys into a coffin or something. Well, I don't think we're going to need any um, bone for the near future. Maybe we can decorate some things with the horn. I'll spin all this thread into yarn. And process plants. And then process plants to barrels. Process plants to vial. We have a peacock. Very nice. Okay. Platinum, platinum, magnetite, platinum, limonite, hematite, platinum, iron bars and billion bars. I can make bronze. I can make electrum. Make fine pewter. And you are happily milling away at finger millet. And I have a little bit of meadow grass creeping in here. That is probably very good, now that I think about it, actually. And instead of picking up the colony, one of these got split. This one, it looks like a ram. A pool of dwarven wine. And a child. Well, got some spelt harvested. Sow, llama, ewe, ram, alpaca. This ram is for slaughtering. Horseful, baby llama, horseful, baby alpaca, lamb, baby llama, horseful, baby alpaca. Oh, piglet. I didn't realize there was a piglet. I think this is some kind of level of them being irritated at me. Incoming migrants. That must be the group that just saw in the hallway. So let's go and look at them. Close enough. Lead mining demonstration. Watch mining demonstration. Another carpenter. A hunter. 2 clothiers and a leather worker. A potash maker. A tanner. A mechanic. And a bunch of cats. Donkey foal, ducklings, bull calf, yak calf. Bunch of kittens, piglet. Okay. I do need to slaughter that ewe. Ravens. Bunch of dead goblins. Oh, peasants. When did we get the peasants? Hmm. 2 of them. and 4 children. The animal is going to become a stray horse. Smelt or completed. Are you? Okay, I figured that people would cart things to and from the cart rather than carting the cart. But I mean, if that's the way you want to do it, I guess. Okay, I am going to place accept gems. That should hopefully clean up some of this mess. Of course, everybody's busy on everything but hauling things around, so it might be a bit. Handheld, above which since this is the social area, I should probably. Why are you standing on top of the. Oh, I guess it just happens to be where you were standing. Should probably build a tavern. Seven, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it probably wouldn't hurt to have a few taverns. A creative guild, a craft dwarf guild has been established. Zone meeting area. No, I do not need to build anymore at this point. I can do that later. Okay, we can't process plants to file because we're out of unrotten processable to file plants. Okay, zone meeting area. Except craft dwarf. Craft dwarf. New guild hall. It needs to be a craft dwarf hall. Citizens can visit. And I agreed to build a guild hall, so I need to go in and add some decorations. Nope. Build furniture, chest. This one I think is nicest. Petitions. Fair creed, and now requires a temple and priest. I'm gonna turn them down for a moment. Okay. Then we need to build statues. Yes. Did it? This one, I think. Better just to go, I think. Furniture, display. Lots of unused. Well, those are some very nice pond turtle shell leggings. Okay. Ponder shell crutches, cut gems. Then we need a square brilliant cut sapphire. And that should do it, I think. Oud, oud, visset, not stash. And check it. I guess this also needs a figurine. Or you know what? One of these. This one. Okay, so they're jumping right on that. But they're fighting, digging this one. Okay, so what happens if I dig it like that? Somebody immediately goes and starts digging. Okay. So there was something up with what I was trying to do. Colonite. Okay. Meeting area. Accept. Assign. New temple. Fair Creed. Rename. Fair Creed. And then I need to... I had a statue of Colin Mintpale, didn't I? There he is. Destroy water buffalo cow, gypsum, magnite, and bauxite. I'll look at that more closely later. And then I need to build an offering place. I thought I had some. Anyway, I'm gonna come into the Metalsmith's Forge and have them make some conduits and some wood and some ickals. Guess I had to dig up for that one to work properly. Nice. Right. And we have yet another ram lamb. Oh, that's right. I wanted to have the stoneworker make some altars. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. I do think I need to find a way to get these to come in. Well, citizens. Okay, so it needs more. What does it take to make an oud? It needs oud strings. We shall assemble all the instruments. We shall make some instruments. shall go into orders. This. And make sure that we have all the pieces. We need bodies and strings and bows, but the only one that I saw is bows. Ah, there's the body and the strings. Okay, so let us and then this needs to come down under because we want to make the things and then we want to assemble it. Okay. In the Craft Drawers workshop, we have Bithset and Dakon and Geb and Ib. Bithset, Dakon, Geb, Ib, Kur. So we need to assemble a Umash and a Noshtath and a Rifut and a Thidas and Ud and Ushrir. In the Lumash we need frames, bodies, strings. We do not need to check daily, we do not need to check monthly, we should check seasonally. But now we need to make Lumash bodies and make Lumash frames and I think forge Lumash strings. And if this is once a season, then these need to be once a season. as well. Then we need to assemble Nostash. And it needs to be checked once a season, and we need keyboards and consoles and pipes. Oops. We need to make Notash. But it also calls for pumps, which is weird because when I opened, it does call for pumps. Pumps and pipes and keyboards and consoles. Then we need to assemble Refot, and it will need boards and bodies and bellows. And we need to make Refot bellows and bodies and keyboards. And assemble wood with bodies and strings. Once a season. For wood bodies and forge wood strings. And an usher needs keyboards and consoles and pipes. Does it need bellows? I did not see that it had a scroll. It does need the bellows. And bellows and console. And keyboard. And I must need to forge usher pipes. Does not need to be checked daily, it needs to be checked seasonally. I do not need to make these more than once a season. Okay, and then those can go and get checked over by the manager. We have a stray duck and a new yak. Prepare a fine meal. We're out of unrotten processable plants. I do need to go and have some oud strings forged. Oud strings, oud poti. And I also need to dig out a massive amount of colonite. Not really looking forward to that. The weather is cleared. Very nice. Nothing to gather right here. There's some prickleberries here, though. Some longland grass. Some more hemp. Some strawberries. Chicories. More prickleberries. All in all, a sparse mix. Prickleberries, spelt, longland, garden cress, barley, finger millet. why and how is the dog in a tree? Okay, I guess that kind of explains how, but not really why. Water buffalo calf giving birth to a bull calf, and a baby is now a child. Build, furniture, instrument, place. Biscuit. A very nice looking one, too. And then I need to build furniture offering place. Throne, table, altar. I do have this making thrones. Table and thrones, yeah. Okay, so if I don't need to continue adding to the overstock of chairs. Goat Kid. The dwarven child withdraws from society. Has claimed a craft dwarf's workshop. I'm gonna have to start making clothes. Let's give everybody dresses. Order, open, clothiers, make a cloth dress. But I think I have more yarn for nearly the entire foreseeable future. So if I have it, then make it out of yarn instead. But I should also make shirts and trousers. Clothiers, yarn shirt, clothiers, yarn trousers. Carpenter, Craftsdwarf, works secretly. What even are you trying to make, kid? Began a mysterious construction. Okay, yes, that's right. I did get all sorts of very nice. Varuscite. Does anyone know what Varuscite is? No? Okay. Oxide, claystone, gypsum, limonite, colonite. Let's vein mine out this colonite. I have a sneaking suspicion I am going to need a lot of it. And then don't I have clicked sand? Don't I have a sand zone? Yeah. See? There. See? Sand. Okay, so I need to come back and that's right, I need to order glass furnace, collect sand. Yeah, once a month's probably good. I'm almost certainly going to need sand more often than just when I'm making the pieces. Pisset, Dakon, Geb, Ibkar, Lumash, Nothash, Rithot, Ud, Usher. Fidas. I missed one. Thedas bodies, Thedas strings, and Thedas hammers. Strings. Okay, and seasonally. Make Thedas body. Make Thedas hammers. Do I need to not forge Thedas strings? Once a season. Once a season. Once a season. Donkey foal, stray llama, very nice. Planter. Started raining. Still not quite enough. Okay. You keep visiting. It's getting kind of weird. Build furniture offering place. One altar. Very super high priority. Pond turtle shell left gauntlet. Okay. I guess somebody's a craft dwarf to be when they grow up. Stray llama. Furniture. There it goes. Which means I can now come back and have it built here. Build furniture offering place. Pray, renowned martyr. Still not quite high enough. Furniture, extra chest. This one. Build furniture. Display. That one. Sow. Piglet. Another sow. Donkey. 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 Poultry, poultry, goat, yak, dog, poultry, donkey, cats. Poultry, poultry, yak, goat, dogs, yak, goat, donkey, yak, goat, donkey. Okay. Yak, goat, goat, donkey, goat, goat, donkey. Says it's dense, but it does not look that dense. It's cleared. Masterpiece. Very nice. And we're out of empty bags. Still considered a shrine. What happens if I double the number of chests at once? Or instruments, I mean. we're out of tin bearing stones. Okay. Shale, Adventure Teens, Jet. Jet ends up being very pretty. Not when it's a lump on the floor, but in real life, it's very pretty. For mine, Shift V. Okay, let's mine those out. See what else we can find. Talc and dolomite. Well, those will be useful. Bauxite with this ferricite. Gypsum. Kaolinite, limonite. Kaolinite claystone. More claystone. Mudstone, mudstone tetrahedrite. Mudstone, bauxite, siltstone, jet, lignite, orthoclase, mica, with more tetrahedrite, masterpiece shale mechanisms, onyx and native platinum. Ooh. Okay, so there's the onyx and this is the platinum. Tetrahedrite. And there's dolomite. You know, I think I know what I can do for much of this space. Wait. Yeah. Maybe. Let's actually do it on this layer, I think. Not there. Here. I'm going to turn this into a giant pond so I can grow more stuff. If I make it big enough, then I won't have issues, theoretically, with needing more feed, but also needing to keep my animals close so they don't get eaten. And that will both mine out this beautiful, wonderful colonite that is so very, very useful, and give me a place to, well, dump a whole bunch of water into. Alabaster. Interesting. Bone opal, tiger iron, and a piece of magnetite. Grab the platinum, grab the lignite, ferricites. Okay. I bet I absolutely could close these off and do the same thing here. And then I just need to come along and wall off, or maybe door off, yeah, that one spot right there. Amazing chokehold it looks like. And then all I have to do is flood this. And then I get this great big section to put my animals into. Let's make sure we leave some bigger sections. Not directly attached to the rest of this. I can always add supports later. But I could also just dig around the fact that I'm going to need supports and not mine out all of it. In fact, by not mining out all of it, ooh, masterpiece hemp dress. Nope, zone. I went to zone. I went to pit. Pawned this. They will be grumpy about getting wet. But. They shall feed themselves. Become a hammer lord. Has grown to become a ram. Drop off inaccessible. Amethysts and rubies. Stray yak bull. Tetrahedrite surrounded by mica. Phyllite. What is phyllite? Galena. Microcline. More phyllite. More phyllite. Orthoclase. Mica. Microcline. Mica. Sphalerite. Gneiss. Mica. Rock crystal. Native silver, magnetite, microclase, granite, Cat has given birth to kittens, and animal has grown to become a stray horse. Amethyst and lignite. We're still out of empty bags. And people are already starting to water this. Good. Right, there it goes. And 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bedrooms. Doors. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little doors. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little doors. Zone bedroom multi. How many bedrooms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Plus some others that are not here, and so don't particularly count. Hall of Gold now requires a grand guild hall. No, I'm not building you a grand guild hall. I'm busy. I can do that. You're most of the way there already. Okay. Assign. Okay. If I assign the honey bee crown and a turtle shell crown. And a jade. Is that going to be enough, do you think? Yeah, calf horse foal. Captain of the guard is going to attach to an iron buckler. 5 empty bags. People are sparring, and we have another yak calf. Why do you have all the mugs? Well, not all the mugs. I have lots of mugs, but why do you have so many mugs? Struck tetrahedrite. Well, let's slaughter some of our cats. We don't want to have too many cats. We have 2 peacocks, a buck, a rabbit, a cat, a dog. You aren't gelded. Let's go ahead and geld you now. 2 ducks, a gander and a goose, a guinea cock, a hen, a bunch of hunting dogs, a ram, 2 sows, baby alpaca, baby llama, peahens, bull calf. Slaughter this one. Slaughter some extra cows, some extra cats just to be safe. Stray cow, doe rabbit. Okay, so I have... Let's slaughter this adult section because I have the same number of child donkeys. Donkey foals. I have 1 cow, 2 bulls, and a bull calf. 1 drake, 2 ducks to use. 2 goat kids, 2 billy goat kids, and 1 nanny goat kid. 2 hens. Let's slaughter one of these stallions. And let's geld some of these kittens. That ram lamb is gelded and that one is not. 3 nanny goats. 1 boar piglet. I do not need this many ungelded puppies. You three are scheduled for gelding. Okay. I do not need 4 rams, 2 reindeer bulls, 1 turkey gobbler, 2 hens, you're gelded, which means you're ready for it to be slaughtered. Let's geld those 2. And 1 of the adult. That should bring those down to more reasonable numbers. Wait, no. You. Hammer dwarf, swords dwarfs. That's right. I have all these abandoned buckets. Please stop abandoning the buckets. In fact, somebody please come collect all these buckets. More puppies. These are sheep puppies. Pitch blend and white chalcedony. Pond. Accept. Also pond. Petitions. Approve. Orders complete. Yes, okay. And assign additional display items. Masterpiece alpaca wool trousers. Make yarn trousers has been completed. Forge the test strings has been completed. Very nice. Okay. So we need an additional stockpile. Here. That is for non-economic. and furniture, furniture. Oh. Accept finished goods. That's right. No musical instruments. Okay, now recognize priesthood. Sacred Diamond is the priest. Okay. I don't care to make this a temple complex right now. But you, I think. Yeah. Grand Master Musician. Novice Singer. Competent dancer, competent keyboardist. Accept tavern. And let's have you run it, I think. Turn it to citizens and residents only, and give them some chess. And some instruments. After all, we have all these instruments now. Let's do this one. And here. And here. A vile force of darkness has arrived seeking a parley. No. burrow. And unsuspend it. Wishes to parlay in order to avert loss of life. They are a vile force of darkness and prone to stealing children. I am still recalling everybody into the burrows immediately. I can replace my livestock. I can replace just about everything. Nope, wrong button. Burrows. No. Burrows. Yeah, everybody get underground, please. Okay, is that everyone or as close to it as we're gonna get? Looks like it. Nope. Dude. Thank you for planting the seeds. Get inside. You know, if you guys won't get inside, I'm gonna leave you. Is it? Are they finally inside? No, she is not finally inside. Pull the lever. We gain some stuff, we lose some stuff. And right now, people are kind of more important than the stuff. Okay, So they're sitting there. Why do they insist on spilling their drink everywhere? Cobalite. That's a really pretty color. The pitch blend too. Okay. So we need to open and, well, first we need to zone this as a barracks. Then we need to create a metal armor and start assigning people. And we're not going to need any beekeepers for a while, I'm afraid. Back to squads. Schedule. Constant training. And the matched diamonds will sleep here and train here and store things here because they are going to be there all the time. That's right, I need to build some beds. One, two, 3 beds for the squad. One coffer, because that's all I've got at the moment. Three, four, and okay, having gotten everybody except the animals inside, let's turn the burrow back off. Now, this is not likely to be expanded upon anytime soon. Definitely not going to get drained. Or, not drained, filled with water. Oh well. Walnut wood bin. Masterpiece level. Add new routine. Off training. Off. Staggered training. Stagger train. And done. So we want to copy and paste. No, wait, clear. Paste. I thought I rescheduled that. Reading that. Off staggered. Okay, so I need to off staggered. An expansive cavern deep underground. Okay. Training order. This training. Train. Edit. Edit. Remove. Remove. I can't get this to get it to work the way I want it to. Train, edit, off. Edit, off. Edit, train, off. Train, back. Train, back. Edit, off. Edit, off. Edit, off. Edit, train, edit, train, no orders otherwise. Nope. Then editing. Come on. Metal armor. Schedule. Copy. Paste. Okay. You're the one that's probably been training the longest. Let's pull you. Back to squads. New positions. Okay. So we'll grab this peasant and this fish cleaner. And the presser. What is the blinking about? Animal's going to be a stray alpaca, cooked a masterpiece. The mayor has been re-elected. We have a bunch of recruits and a militia captain. Discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Well, I think my miner got lost. However, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. Petitions. Company of Growth has many members in Bridge Crowns and now requires a grand guild hall. I'm coming back to this. Is this the Company of Museum? How is this a museum? Okay. They have a guild hall, they need a grand guild hall. Okay. Shield amulet. Put that on display. I need those elsewhere. Beds, bins, blocks. Body parts. Boxes, bracelets. I need the gems. Do I have a large gem or just... I do have large gem. This one has a name. Okay. And... Okay. Large gems. These rubies. And this piece of jade. Rings. No, nothing there that would be particularly valuable. I have a live lizard. Cool. I probably ought to do something with it. Hemp paper sheets, pigtail seeds, prickleberry, ratweed, fisherberry, chicory, garden cress, plump helmet spawn, 3 cave wheat, 94 strawberry, longland, spelt, barley, rye, finger millet, muskmelon, radish, sweet pod, hemp, artichoke, cranberry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, pear seeds. What am I supposed to do with the pear seeds? I have no idea what to do with the pear seeds. Pink jade scepter. Started raining. Axe dwarf. Three random administrators and a tanner. And a whole bunch of canceled stuff because environment, arrivals, attacks, trade, nobles. Animal life changes, death, all. I do have this floor fungus now. If I'm careful, I should theoretically be able to make some great big sections. The animals have been found dead. Entered a martial trance, became a militia commander. Okay, so there's overcome by terror. If I'm reading this right, understanding this right, the goblins got too close and got attacked by these guys and all the animals. Guildhall with the Company of Growth has been satisfied. And now I have all these wild carrots and strawberries that are not really going to get harvested. Because who's going to harvest them? Yeah. A terrified goblin crossbowman. fighting. The boar child is fighting. Whole bunch of people fighting. Bunch of dead animals. Okay, so this drops here. But if I mine the staircase in this cobalite instead, and then magnetite, tetrahedrite, cryoprax, white jade. There's sparring, Electric Commander, yarn shirt. Did I indicate that wrong? I think I did. Marble. Pretty. Malachite. Cave spider silk web. I think I want to put some traps down for these cave spiders. Giant earthworm ichor. Yeah, lots of spider silk over here. More than there is over here, but I think I maybe want to try to catch it over here, if at all possible. Smear of troglodyte blood. Pile of vomit. Well, this is a bit unfortunate. Build, constructions, wall, here, here. Yeah, let's use this granite. And also here, here. More granite. And all of that. And that, please. And did I run out of granite? I think I did run. No, wait, there's granite. I want to harvest the cave spider silk. I do not wish to become cave spider dinner. Wait, no, not bed. Build a door. There. If there's this many cave spider webs, I'm pretty sure there's a cave spider around here somewhere. We'll need to set up trappings. Giant earthworm ichor, cave crocodile blood. Fungi wood trunk. Shite. Chrysocolla. Tetrahedrite. Okay. Nope, never mind. I thought this section would be more or less closed off, and nope. Not in the slightest. Build construction wall. Well, not a wall. Just another door, I think. Sparring. Very nice. Door suspended the construction of wall. Splattering of troglodyte blood. You are collecting webs. Well, I guess there are things that need them, but Dead pigtails, dead cave wheat. Cave spider silk whip. Okay. Judging by what I can see of these caverns, there is one semi-thoroughfare coming in here, dropping down again, and then up, out. Or it could drop down, come up, over, down, down, up, and then back over. Mining. So if anything happens there, I want there to be a space here. And a space here. Where I can have somebody ready to attack the thing. Oh, the siege is cleared. I didn't notice. Well, that is not as much grazing space as I thought there was. And the automated mining isn't any help. Weather is cleared. The dwarves suspended the construction of wall. Stop. I have cleared that, I think. Yes, I know I got... Ooh, diamonds. Corellia. Clear diamond. Mine. The mayor has ended a mandate. What mandate was there? Stray piglet has been found dead. That's taken by mood. Possessed. Faint yellow and standard yellow. And red diamond and black diamond and blue diamond. Faint yellow, smoky quartz. Okay, so there's one. Smoky quartz, rose quartz, honey yellow beryl, faint yellow diamond. Right next to the yellow diamond and the ruby and the clear diamond. New migrants. With all of that, I have incoming. A miner, a furnace operator, a metal crafter, a crafts dwarf, a leather worker, a fish cleaner, two peasants, yeesh. Grab it. I am you, puppy. Cute, bunny, cute. Do not need to worry about the yaks or the donkeys. No, 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 not here, not here. No, I don't need to worry about those. Llama, lamb. Okay. Yak, calf, donkey, foal. Yak, calf, yak, calf. Goat, kid. Yak, calf. Goat, kid, donkey, foal. Yak, yak, calf. Okay, is that everyone? I think that is in fact. Oh, everyone. Migrants. Slaughtered. Stray billy goat. Mace dwarf. Sparring. Right. Graphite. Yellow diamond. Malachite. Red diamond. Ruby cluster. Mine. The diamond. Green diamond. Star sapphire. Blue diamond. Star sapphire. Elemendite. Calcite, lignite, maracasite, moonstone, black diamond. Blue diamond. Blue diamond. There's supposed to be some black diamond. Calcite. Smoky quartz. Paraclass. I am not seeing any diamonds. Moonstone, moonstone. Sphalerite. Marble. Yellow diamond. A walnut wood cabinet. She claims it as a family heirloom. Yellow diamond. Black diamond. There's a black diamond. I was looking for it. Milk quartz. Yeah, that is not really here. Okay, so there was magma there, and now there is a fire. I need to water. How do I? I don't know what to do about this. It'll cool eventually, right? Giant Olm blood. Oh. Water. This. I think I know why this whole section has so many spider webs on it. They're obviously there for the water. Ashes and sand. Troglodyte skeleton. Morganite. Tower cap. Tower cap trunk. I just wanted to see what he held. Well, that was a massive dangerous terrain. Could not find path. They shall spar. Why is there exclamations? Okay. So there's some sort of magma source here. Because these are all saying warm. Hmm. Sorry. Giant rat. Yeah, okay, so we take and we get the squad and we have it kill the rat. Ah! I did not mean to do that. Da, 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 da. Schedule constant. Why wouldn't it let me rename this one? Off staggered. There it goes. We have nanny goat. Stray yak bull. And what are you doing with this? Overcome with terror. She is running away. And very quickly going down because it's at least 3 on 1. Oh, I just realized we're probably going to need a four, 5, 3, 4, 5. Build furniture chair. Okay. That should be enough for a moment. And tables. Cancels drink. Donkey has been slaughtered. Stockpile. Accept corpses. Build a door in front of it. Build a door here. Build a butcher's workshop. Farming, butcher. Back recline. Someone can come along and wash this up. We're out of cave wheat seeds. Build more tables. build thrones. Oh, I just have one standard left. And then we need to build a door. That one works. Then we need to build an instrument there in the corner. And finally, we need to zone this as a meeting area, except guarding tavern 1, and it is the Lemon of Ores. And then we have the dining hall here. That is attached to the Lemon of Ores. And we need chess. We're out of chess. I need to figure out what I need to do about this magma. Cave spider silkweb. Yeah, there's been a cave spider here very recently. We need to catch it. Ah, there it is. I don't see it. Okay. So it has a home somewhere over here, probably. So if we build cage trap, cage trap, cage trap, cage trap, cage trap, cage trap, cage trap there, and also cage trap, cage trap, cage trap there. That should keep my people coming and going safer. So I just need to find the rest. See if that catches the cave spider or if I need to catch it some other way. Considering what seems to be its size, I think I might need to trap it as a small live animal. Which is this guy, add new task, tame a small animal. I have one, catch a small animal, and let's see if we can open the orders, all tasks, vermin catchers, catch, and let's see if we can specify for it to catch a no, it doesn't. Not to look like I can specify. Bit of a shame. Butcher an animal. Oh, the giant rat already got butchered. Nice. I have a dog and some skeleton and some goblins in my brand new corpse. Stockpile. Okay, what do you want made? 2 warhammers. You know what? I think I should be getting ready to start a second um, storage floor and manufactory. That's what I can do. I can put a magma forge. Haha. Yes. Workshops, furnaces. Magma smelter. Lava magma at this location. Okay, no, I can't put it there. Can I construct a floor there? Lava magma at this location. Make 10 beds has been completed. Masterpiece almond wood bed. That reminds me. I do need to set the captain of the guard up with some actually functioning rooms, not this. Two warhammers, that's right. I do need to come in here and iron warhammer 1, iron 2. Cal and Contut. Let's put those on repeat. Okay, and let's make some terrariums. 1, 2, and some vials. Yeah, so kiln. Make instrument piece, collect clay. Pearl ash, plaster powder, and quicklime. Plaster powder, quicklime. Okay. Giant cave spider, silk bags, belt seed. Okay, most of these are in use. Those ones, some of these hemp bags and stuff aren't, but most of them are in use. Okay, that is a very large number of bars. Cabinets. Oh, I need to start placing down some of my cabinets again. Um, hmm. Yeah, I've got a fair amount of lye. I should probably set up a soap making. And I've got lots of stuff to make rum with. Okay, logs, meat, mechanisms, millstones, musical instruments, pipes, plants, powder, prepared meals, corns, quivers, raw remains. Oh, the cave spider died. Rings, rough gems, scepters, seeds, sheet. Small live animals, small small tame animals. Oh, we have a tame lizard now. That's good to know, I guess. Splints, statues, stones, tables, tanned hides, thread. Most of it is cave spider silk web. But I have some thread. How much cloth do I have? Can I find that? Cages, chains, catapult parts, cheese, 49 pieces of cloth, including cave spider silk cloth. Add new task, cloth, bags, repeat. Yarn, bags, repeat. Silk, I'm not sure what to do with the silk yet. Hammer dwarf, we need extra empty cages. Build furniture, table, nice table, close. Build furniture, chair, really nice chair. Slightly less nice chair. Build a door and another door. And zone a dining room. And assign it to the hammerer. Yes. Is that not quite nice enough? I guess we need to engrave it. Smooth and engrave. Okay, this is the, yeah, smoothing. Nope, nobles. Captain of the guard. The hammer doesn't need anything. It's the captain of the guard that needs to have this. Captain of the guard. Captain of the guard. He's going to be all the way down at the bottom. Okay. Slightly better than needed, but okay. So I need to zone this as an office and also assign it to the captain of the guard. Now I need to check and now I need to find his room and I need to put it also fancy bed in there. Okay. Locations. Locations? Places. Zones. Bedroom. Chief Medical Dwarf. Captain of the Guard. Go. He is here. Okay. So I need to smooth the floor in here. I need to remove this cabinet. I'm sure I've got nicer, and I need to... I don't think I have a nicer coffer at the moment, though. Furniture, bed. Like that one. Bed. And then I need the furniture cabinets. Okay, I do not think I need to put down the named one, but... And there he goes. Now he is perfectly happy. Okay. Socialized. Little personal cubbies. And you walk right through in order to get to the next one. Well, I do need to assign a tavern keeper. How about this brewer? Okay. Did not mean to push that. Why did I put down a door? I did not mean to put a door there. It needs a bed. And I'm out of doors. And a kitten has adopted a child. A Becca, huh? Okay, so I need to build a, not a workshop, a kitchen. And a still. Accept food. No. You snuggle butt. You'll get your food soon. I promise. Well, you hear the cat. He wants his dinner and he wants it soonish. We are saving, so I will let you lovely people go. And may we see each other again very shortly. Y'all have a nice day. Bye.